You know?
They've done such a job of painting Trump as a monster. You know, they've taken the worst things that he's ever said and he's not a perfect person, but guess what? No one's a perfect person. They don't exist. This purity test, like if Obama was a perfect person, he wouldn't be lying on stage about that, you know, very fine people hoax. There's no one's going to be a perfect person, but the thing that they didn't understand about Trump is he's so crazy that if you tell him like he can't be president, like remember Obama did that during that White House press correspondence?
You know,
there's one thing that I am that you'll never be. President of the United States. You see Trump in the audience going, okay, motherfucker. Like,
you know, the funny thing is I was actually at that White House Correspondents' Dinner where, you know, it's supposed to be a roast of the president.
Right.
Trump's there. He's there. He's actually supporting, you know, it's basically if you go to the White House Correspondents' Dinner, you're there in support, actually, of the president and support of the press.
Right.
And it's meant to be that you're roasting the president. Like Trump's just there. He's like actually, you know, he's like there as part of the support. And then they turned it around and just started roasting Trump. And he's just sitting there. He's like, yo, I just came to the dinner. I'm just here to support.
You know what it was because of, right? The birther stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what it all was. It was all, Trump was at the head of a lot of these people spreading this rumor online that Obama's birth certificate was forged, then he's actually from Kenya. And what's weird is, if you go back to Obama's early days, there are some things that say he's from Kenya. Like, I think in his something from college said he was from Kenya. But, you know, that could just be, you know, people print things wrong all the time. It doesn't mean he's actually from Kenya. But Trump was one of those guys that was, like, spreading that supposedly false rumor.
Was he pushing it hard? I'm not. This is the kind of thing where I want to just go and look at saying what did he actually say?
No, he definitely was.
Okay.
He was definitely saying, you know, look, I don't think he has the time to go into things like very deeply.
Yeah.
And so I think he could probably be influenced by a bunch of people, like these Marjorie Taylor Greene type people who come to him with some wild ass theory.
Sure.
He might be, and I think there's a lot of that stuff that gets fed to people on purpose so that they'll say incorrect things so that they're easy to dismiss. Sure. And I think there's also a lot of people that just make shit up and, you know, they tell you the earth is flat and then a bunch of people watch a YouTube video and they believe it.
Yeah, well, but on that White House Correspondents' Dinner, I was there, and the degree to which they attacked Trump at that White House Correspondents' Dinner was really, it was so over the top. It was like making everyone uncomfortable.
Really?
It was really over the top. You know, I mean, I think like sort of a passing joke of like, you know, a few passing jokes are fine, but they twisted the knife big on Trump in that, and you could see Trump just getting like angrier and angrier and more upset.
I wonder if that's
and it's like, man, this is not good karma. You know, that's what I was thinking at the time. I was two tables away from Trump, and I'm looking, I'm like, man, this is too much. You know.
Well, it's kind of crazy what they made out of that, because that's the kind of guy that if you tell him he can't do something, he's going to just keep trying. Like,
it was a big mistake to rag on him so much at that White House Correspondents' Dinner.